So, match number 7, our main event of the evening, would see one we'd all been eagerly anticipating and awaiting. We would see two Essex Rescue favourites going up against each other. One of my firm favourites in Taylor James. Taylor James. I do love his new song. Anyway, he would be taking on Essex Rescue Junior, the third's favourite wrestler in Flying Mike Bird. We do love some Mike Bird. He is the coach, for anyone that doesn't realise, he is the coach of Catch 22. He is their main superstar, as I will call him. He is the figurehead. Now, we'd see a handshake between these two to start off things, then a test of strength position with a variety of holds by Mike Bird, as well as an exchange of these moves by Taylor James. You'd then see Mike Bird start to wear down on James, hitting the leg scissors, and then the pace would pick up with Bird hitting an arm drag and a neck breaker. You'd then see Taylor James hit a shoulder tackle takedown and a roll up for a new near fall, and then there was a variety of near falls. Lots and lots of near falls early on in this one. Then both men would deliver some delicious vile chops. I love the chops from both of these men. They land loud and proud, definitely reverberating through the venue. We'd then see Mike Bird hit a release German suplex for another near fall. Follow this up with some more vile chops. Then an attack in the corner. He'd hit a backbreaker and start to wear down his opponent, but Taylor James, not one to be outdone easily, would hit a DDT. Then a step-up enziguri and a springboard lariat for a near fall of his own. He would fire Mike Bird... Taylor James's chops, though, would fire Mike Bird up. Mike Bird would hit a chop of his own, vile chop. He'd hit a running crossbody, a scoop slam, and then a power slam for a near fall, followed up by a brainbuster for another near fall. Taylor James would then hit the tailor-made version 1, as I like to call it, for a near fall, much to the dismay of Taylor. He's not too used to people kicking out of the tailor-made. Mike Bird would respond with a torture rack set out driver for another near fall. Taylor James would hit a T-bone suplex, and then a power bomb for a near fall. Both men would head up top. Mike Bird would then hit he would manage to hit the avalanche version of the torture rack set out driver for another near fall. And yeah, just wow. You'd see him hit a gut wrench power bomb, and you thought it was over at this point. But it wasn't to be, and Taylor James would hit the tailor-made version 2, the much deadlier version of the tailor-made, and this would manage to keep Mike Bird down for the pinfall victory for Taylor James. Wow! Much to my surprise, Mike Bird had lost in Catch 22. This was the first one that I'd seen him lose within Catch. His first loss, as far as I'm aware, within Catch 20, well, at least within the Essex shows. What a surprise to the fans. What an epic match this was between the two. You know, the This Is Awesome chance. It had to be. It was just, one I'd eagerly been awaiting, and one I was not disappointed with in the slightest. These two men pushed each other to the very limits. You know, Mike Bird, he did everything that he could do to pick up a pinfall victory against a very, very tough adversary. You know, and it was not to be on this day. You know, Taylor James's guts just pulled him through in this one, and then hitting that tailor-made version 2, it is a vile finisher. I'm telling you, so much more impactful than the version 1. Just wow, just an epic move, and you know, as I say, a surprise pinfall victory against the coach of Catch 22. Much to the surprise of the fans in attendance, but what an epic match it was. These two talents put on a great match for the fans in attendance. If you ever get a chance to see either of these two vastly talented superstars in action, I thoroughly recommend you do so for yourselves.